You can't what?
Go live.
Yeah. You can't what? See the comments?
No, I was looking for the voice thing
What voice thing?
that you sent me.
You can't find it?
Um,
Okay. Anyway. Happy Friday! I think those need to close, Kayla, and the lights need to come on.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Cause that's turn the light on first though. Yeah. What does it look like to you and your camera?
It looked good with the light.
Okay. Just over here is just a little bit shady.
Oh, not because of me.
Yeah, it looks better on that screen, I think, with it closed. What you think from over there where you are?
It looks fine.
Okay. On Facebook it look fine?
Yeah, looks good.
It's not dark?
I mean, it looks good to me.
Okay. Anyway, happy Friday. This is the first Friday of the new year. Right? Okay. Woo! So, it is me, Shamika Michelle, and I have to my right, which may look like your left, I don't know.
It didn't stay left.
Okay. Okay, yes, your left,
Jamaica Webb.
and to my left, your right,
Kanita Stubbs.
Kanita Stubbs. And we gotta start you with a little inspiration, so let's go. I'm the shit. I'm the motherfucking shit. Regardless of what anyone thinks of me today, I will hold myself in the highest esteem. No matter what I face today, I got this because I'm the shit. Whatever I put my hands to will prosper. There is nothing that I can't accomplish. Why? Because I'm the shit. What some disdain as arrogance, I understand is a necessary confidence, and I will not be shaken. Today, I will walk with pride. I will think with wisdom. I will speak with knowledge, and everyone I encounter will behold the magnificence that is me. From my head to my feet, I will embrace all that I am in truth and in honesty. For I know that even with what others consider faults, I am still the shit. I'm a unique being, manifested in this realm for a unique purpose. Therefore, I will move throughout my day with my head held high. I will smile with certainty. I will laugh with assurance. I will applaud the divinity in myself, asserting that I am who I am, and I am the shit. Woo!
How about that for inspiration?
That is y'all inspiration for the day. Oh, here's my water, y'all.
Same with your computer.
Yeah,
we need a nigga girls.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry.
You
need
wine
glasses. Now it look we can into wine. This apple. 1 o'clock.
Right. Yeah, that's what it was. How about that? Thank you, Jamaica. Y'all just keep me on point because I'm not on point today. But anyway, did y'all hear about, since we're in the new year, the Japanese actor that did blackface trying to impersonate Eddie Murphy?
No.
So he was trying to, I guess, give tribute to Eddie Murphy, and he did it in blackface. And now, you know, it's kind of divided. Some people feel like he was trying to be racist, but other people are like, that's an American issue that is racist, and maybe the Japanese people don't know that. So,
because they do whiteface too. The geishas, they wear like,
oh God,
white.
they just
Yeah.
hit their head in a pile of powder. Yeah.
They got that Tony Montana.
Right. So it's like, I don't know. I guess maybe they know now
Yeah.
that it's unacceptable.
Eddie Murphy.
Rat is here.
I don't know if Eddie Murphy has said anything. It was a columnist or a writer or whatever that kind of brought it to light, who lives in Japan. He's been living there for like 13 years, and so he's like, this is an issue. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really think it was an issue. If it was somebody in America, then yeah, they should know better. But I don't think it's just like oh, they trying to defame us. Or I don't think that was
right.
Or somebody trying to demean black people. If anything, he should have just had the background with Eddie Murphy, maybe impersonated him with his jokes because
we'll know.
Like Jamie Foxx, he don't have to go blind to prove he could be Ray Charles.
Right,
he could just sound like him and you know who he's imitating.
Exactly. You could do Eddie Murphy's laugh, you know what I'm saying? You could put on a little extra makeup, get an S curl.
Yeah. you can like if you're gonna be Michael Jackson, you're not gonna try to be light skinned.
Exactly.
Michael Jackson.
You're not gonna have you're not gonna get that little.
You ain't gonna go get that
exactly.
Oh
my God. Just some Howard.
You just going too far.
You don't have to do that
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then
we used to wear our little stuff. Hi Martrina and Sharisa. Hi Love. And Deidre. Hi everyone. Hi Chantrella, I feel like I have. I'm just not sure if it's Latricia, or Latricia. I'm gonna need you to call me, okay? So we need to coordinate that so I can say your name right because, hey Travis, I wanna make sure I'm saying it right. And Sam and Kay, hi LaDonna. So, and if it's anybody that I missed, hello, because I just signed on and I might have missed something before then. What you got, Jamaica?
So
hot topics this new year that we done brought in.
The new year, since our show is, we're gonna be talking a little domestic violence marital issues.
Right.
Cheating.
Yeah.
Vincent Herbert reportedly has a baby on the way with Laura Javon.
Who was that?
She cheated with Shaq when he was with
Laura! Yes, you remember she was on
the sister from
she like the light skinned one, but her nose was some kind of way.
Yeah.
She kinda like tomboy.
Yeah.
She was on that y'all too.
She sure was.
Yeah, and they said, what happened? I thought she fixed your life, sis.
Yeah, she didn't fix it. She didn't fix her nose either.
They didn't even
Anybody else distracted by that cootie was cheated? That makes me feel distracted over there.
Do what?
Cootie. Cootie down at the bottom. Cootie was cheated. Yeah, I'm sitting here like that. So there's a chalkboard wall on the other side, y'all, and people have written things up there. The fact that it says cootie,
you know how our nicknames be.
Yeah, I'm like,
stinker butt.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want about hey, cootie!
Right. Like,
no, don't rub me up.
Yeah, my friend nickname, like when her mama had her, they put the mirror in front of her, let her see, and she was already coming out, and they call her Cooter Meat.
What?
That is her nickname, Cooter. She'd be like, Coot, come here. And I was like, what is
oh, yeah, we
and
did
then
not. Yeah, but this is my thing. So I believe Laura is a gold digger.
Yeah.
I definitely believe that. You went after Shaq. She has all of these children. Well, she has like 4 kids, 4 or 5 kids.
No,
she didn't have
any kids. All by her husband, aren't they?
Yeah, that apparently mistreats her according to Young Fits My Life. And
but you seem like you used to
her dad. Her dad had a messed up relationship too.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but Vince has a fish mouth. Like, like
Tamar looks like a Muppet, so it's not like her attitude.
As long as I'm never ready for what you're gonna say. Out loud.
But he does have a little fish mouth, like his lips do like this.
They're smashing. He does like this.
Yeah, and so they're like.
But Vince lost that weight. So he probably like, you know what?
I don't know if it had that fish mouth.
He probably said,
I can breathe through my nose now, so
right. Oh my gosh.
He gonna get a little Botox and just fill that empty space in, and it's gonna be out good.
Yeah. So he got to do something, cause not only do he have a fish mouth, it look like he sucks his thumb.
He had to. It's probably with a
yes, he look like he sucks his thumb, so his teeth are like in a bridge. You know. And
he seen this, and it did not seem shaking, because she was like, I'm getting new management or whatever, and he was like,
He told you hard to manage.
I made
somebody else.
I made star. He said,
so
I am a star.
Yet.
So like,
he
so
said
your career not going where you want it to be.
Too far with the I am a star. It just felt kind of.
Listen, we didn't even know you until Braxton Family Values. So.
Right.
Exactly. That's the truth. I'm like,
her manager. We didn't even know Lady Gaga had a manager. She looked like she was off the leash.
I was so jealous. Like, don't look at my man. I'm like, they ain't. Unless
they trying to look past him, but he's so big.
Exactly.
He's breathing heavy.
Right. Bring him in his blood clot.
Just like she did. She said, "Don't be looking at my pocketbook."
Yeah.
Them my dollars.
So yeah, I think Laura is looking for a come up. Good choice, Laura. I mean,
I don't know how much he got, but he owes Sony $10 million. So I don't know.
And the house is up for sale. I'm heard about it.
It seems like
we want to go ahead and get it till we get our permanent mansions.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
It's probably got enough rooms.
Right.
Yeah, be fine.
That'd be nice for a temporary house.
And then when the other niggas start rolling in, we can separate across the street.
You gotta speak it, okay?
Look at this. Time looking at.
Hey, somebody said he looks gay, and somebody else said he's not cute at all. He sure is not.
No.
Like
that little boy, I'm not trying to talk about a
I
child.
was hoping y'all would say
that is his son.
His daddy's son.
Right.
When he was eating that ice cream at the lake.
Yeah.
He's talking to his daddy.
Yes. I was like, Lord, he don't need nothing with mucus in it. And that ice cream let him up.
Oh my God, y'all crazy.
I had a hard time swallowing that water with that thought.
Look, I can't do that if I'm eating something. If I see something trifling, I can't swallow.
Oh Lord Jesus, ooh, that's so disgusting. Hey Robin, and thank you for joining us. Hi, should I say Mr. Shabazz? And hi Christy. So yeah, we all there's a lot of us on here that agree that Vince is like want.
So we looking at Tamar like, girl, stop playing like you was in love with that man.
I always felt like, is she genuine or
I
is
think she's a great actress. That's what I think.
or is she really there?
Because I'm trying to like even
for what you can do for her career.
Yeah, look at Tony and Birdman. Like, what are y'all doing?
You know what?
He's a
that don't even
pedophile.
match.
He's a pedophile, ma'am, and you're.
What you mean?
Like when you
in the
it's not that he not having sex with the boy, but you paying somebody to give him oral sex in front of you is a little.
He was paying somebody.
They would get prostitutes. Like Lil Wayne came out at 14, 15.
Was young.
And he was calling him his daddy, but he won't even with your mama. So how is he your daddy?
In the mouth.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's too much.
Just too much.
That's
I don't kiss and we go in the mouth.
Right. You should.
Shut that
I'm playing.
But Bird, like,
I'm
starting to not take Tony Braxton serious anymore. Like, come on.
Yeah.
No, how about when he came to the family dinner? His shirt open. It's like it was. She should have been embarrassed.
I would have been embarrassed. You walking up there with your chest out like you were old Italian.
I'm gonna be mad everywhere.
Probably got a nipple ring or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
She like, I won't go bankrupt again.
I cannot. Yeah. Who is gay too? Birdman.
Yes.
Some ain't right about that. Oh, that's just so disgusting. But those are the hot topics that's in the news that has brought us into 2018. 2018,
and Trump has a big nuclear button and it works.
And it works.
I think this is a penis swinging contest at this point,
right?
Because we know the Asian community typically has small penises.
Yes,
so
that's what
he was telling them mine is bigger than yours.
Right.
And there was a time where some women said, he like, no ED over here. What you heard.
Exactly.
But it was a woman that said that something about him having a small penis. That's what they were saying during the campaign. That's why he's so angry, because his penis is small. He said, I never had that type of issue before.
Right.
He will clap back at the most inappropriate stuff.
Look like his lips, like
because his lips are.
And the hair probably got like little bald spots in the pubes. So he combed it over.
Yes, you comb it over.
Yeah.
So speaking of pubic hairs, I'm trying to get dressed, and my daughter's gonna say, "Dang, why your hair long?" So in case I start to lose it, I can comb it over. You know what I'm saying? Always have stuff. Yeah, cornrow, put a bead on it. I don't know.
We have to appreciate our hand this day. Like
it took us so long. Jamaica, you look like you grew pubic hair early.
I did.
6.
No. I can't really remember. I know I started my period at 11.
Ooh, what?
And I'm one of them people, like, I'm not good at having difficult conversations. So I was just like, hey, Mom, how was your day? I started my period, didn't I?
Right.
She was like, so did you put a pad on? No, I just bought up some tissue. I waited till you got here.
So when Kayla started her period, it was like a whole big, you know, I went out, I was in the church then, so I went out, bought her a Bible, you know. Had
you probably think my daughter is the woman with the issue of blood.
Yeah, like she's a woman now. Like it was just, I got on the phone, called my mama. Yeah. I told her dad, like she had her period.
Right.
Like it was a big deal.
We have a young woman in the house.
Exactly. So it was like a whole celebratory.
So now it's the talk, like now you know now. If you run,
even if he don't stick it in,
right?
If he just play around with it,
right?
It can. Yeah.
I read this little pamphlet on sex education where they said dry humping. If the semen came through your underwear, I was like, what?
If it get in you, my mama.
I wasn't even having sex then, but I was just like, don't even get near me.
Yeah, my last baby was just didn't put the heat in because I was trying to preach and stuff and sneak and hunt, and then trying to get away around it, and then you know.
You're like, I don't see just the tip in here anywhere. It didn't say nothing about just the tip.
Yeah, the tip is deadly.
I saw something about a rod in here, but no tip.
And don't let it be an uncircumcised tip. With the extra meat around.
The turtleneck.
Right. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, now that's real deadly. Yeah, right.
I thought about mine. I was like, you know.
Yeah, I'm like, woo. Okay, let me get back to on track.
Mushroom head.
Medicaid was paying for circumcisions in my day and age, so as you can see.
Oh yeah, right. But you know, I kind of think that was their way of saying we got to do something to stop these black men.
Yeah.
Let's go on and tell them they need to be circumcised or they're gonna be unclean or cut out in the community because we can't have them already bigger.
Right.
Let's cut
and have an extra. Yeah. Right. Let's say it's, you know, and we'll say it's Christian, so we know they do everything Christian.
Right. Just say it's in the Bible.
Yeah, say it's in the Bible and we good. We good.
We believe it.
They probably went back and, oh my God, hey, put something in the Bible.
Come on, right.
Put something in there that say we gotta cut this extra meat out.
Jesus.
You know, there's a publisher, so they can always go in there and
right.
Exactly. They had to, tame the beast. Let's tame it. Anyway, on to the subject for today. Hey Sandy and Kanisha and Shannon. Hello, and Jennifer. I'm trying to speak to everybody. Is cheating forgivable?
Ask Tamar.
I know. This is like, woo.
I think she forgave the cheating, but when the baby popped up,
right?
That's
you're lying about where you are.
Because that's like you gotta live with it for the rest of your life if you're gonna.
That's a constant reminder.
Yeah, you gotta deal with it.
If I go through your phone, I'm always go back to it in my head. But I didn't go through your phone this time. You done brought the damn news to me.
Come on now, you can't even have a real relationship with him, because you can't have this baby. You're young. I was young. I should have been able to have a second baby, but I couldn't because he was married. He wasn't doing what he should have for the first one. Yeah, and so it was like wake up, dummy. Yeah.
And it's sad that she take him back, but then do stuff mean to you and to the baby.
Yeah.
You know, you take him back, sleeping with him every night.
Right.
However, I want to just only blame her and stalk her and seek out to do mean stuff to her and the baby. Like, once you accept him back, you gotta accept everything.
And she did. What she didn't accept is herself in the situation. Because clearly you want me to go away.
Right.
It's not about him feeling bad about what he did or me embracing his child fully like I claim I am. It's about I want her to never mess with him again. So if I make her life a living hell, she'll leave him alone.
Right.
And then my life will go back.
Because sometimes women will be like, you know what, just because she keep messing with me, knock them off again.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. That's the thing. That'll make me, I don't even have sympathy or respect for you anymore.
Right.
And when I purchased the book and I read it, and that's what really drew me into Naked Girls, because my son's dad is married.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been married, my son is 7. He's been married for at least 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
And his oldest daughter is 18.
Right.
So from 18 to 7, he pretended as if my child was his second child when he actually has 2 other ones before my son.
Right.
And then 5 after my son.
Right.
So,
Ooh. Look, we both like, it hit me. Wait.
and if you ask him, he said he only had 5. Only if you got to catch him in order for him to fess up to
Right.
it. He like, I'm only going, what y'all got on the table? What's the charges?
Right.
What evidence you got? Okay, I plead to that. But no, you ain't got no evidence on this? Oh no, I'm not pleading to that. But his wife, I thought for the longest that she was just this victim. You know, she was trying to have a baby, couldn't have one, so he went out and made some just to prove to himself that he wasn't the problem.
Right.
And then
you can prove that
had
after
a spoke
the
to
first
her.
one.
Yeah.
You know.
I had
You can prove it
I
without
had-
having sex with somebody else.
I had a conversation with her about a year ago, and she was just like, I never said anything to you out of respect for my husband. And I was like, what kind of respect when he got all of these kids running around? Like, at some point you should want to, when she wanted to have a conversation with me, he just would always make her feel bad about not believing him or taking his side. Like, why you gonna listen to her? She ain't gonna do nothing but lie to you.
Right.
But women know better.
He was in fear of more exposure.
Exactly. When we did have a conversation, I said, but he has all these children. What do you mean respect for him? And she was like, I don't give a fuck about those kids.
Wow.
And I said, now I see why his friends introduce him to other women.
Wow.
Now I see why they lie for him, why they will be his alibi, because you have to be some type of evil person to even say something like
Yeah,
that. I don't care if that's how you feel,
right?
but don't say it. Like keep it to yourself.
And to me, that should be the deal breaker for a relationship. Yeah, I made a baby on you. However, it's my child, and
you gotta accept
accepting me and accepting the child. And if you don't, then that's a deal breaker.
Right.
I can't allow you to mistreat my child.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Sharisa said, yeah, they talking about. Wait, did I go back too far? Richard says cheating is forgivable. However, it isn't stay withable. So he like, yeah, you can cheat, I'll forgive you, but I'm not staying with you. And I cannot pronounce this name. Cheating is lying, but for the most part, it creates mistrust. Yeah, it definitely does.
Especially when it's different when I didn't ask you and you didn't tell me, but it's when I start asking you and you lie about it. Now you don't want me to know, and you don't ever plan on telling me. Like, if my son daddy had it his way, she would have never found out about any of his kids. To this day, she would think he has one child.
Wow.
Which his youngest child is with her. So she finally, I think she went through like in vitro or something, or had her cervix sewn shut so that the baby wouldn't come out. And I'm like, wouldn't that be a sign that you shouldn't be having kids with this man?
That's too
when
much.
your body rejects the child, like that, you're going through medical intervention just to
be able to have somebody that don't want you.
Exactly.
Sandy says, I have forgiven, but the relationship was dead. And it's hard because, you know, I actually forgave several times, but part of me feel like if that one time, maybe in the beginning, I had put my foot down and actually packed up my shit and left,
and gave him
you know what I'm saying, and been like,
and made him fight and start all over to get you back, to make him feel like, you know what, I almost lost her, I can't do this again.
Right. But just to keep saying, okay, you're not gonna do it again. Okay, you're not gonna do it again. Okay, you know, like, come on now. This is getting too much to just keep saying, okay.
Now he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, let me cheat in peace.
Yeah.
It's like getting in trouble as a child. I know I'm going to get in trouble, but I'm still going to do what I want to do because I know what the consequences are.
Exactly.
I know that I may be on punishment. I know I can't play the game. However, it's not that bad,
and it ain't gonna last.
Long.
Especially if the woman refused to have sex. You're like, that's fine. That other bitch was fucking the shit out of me. Why do you think I was cheating?
Right. Exactly.
They be good for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
For 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the longer it go on, 3.5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then after a while, it's just like, you know, this is me, and you accept it. So this is what I do.
Right. My rule of thumb with anything is you have to be sure that's something that you can handle and deal with. Don't say you can deal with it and you really cannot deal with it.
Stressing out.
You stress, you're not eating, your hair falling out. For me, I couldn't handle it physically. Like, although I would try to be able to say, okay, we can move on, physically it was having an effect on me. So I'm like, obviously I cannot handle this type of lifestyle.
Right. And it goes back to the question, are you built for your reality?
Yeah.
If you're not built or equipped for your reality, then you gotta remove yourself.
Exactly.
Or you're just gonna kill yourself.
And one day you're gonna say, but I put up with this for you. The man might actually end up leaving, and you feeling like he should have stayed because you turned into this bitter person, but he should have to deal with it because he made you like that. But you made yourself like that because you kept
you
pushed yourself to that point where now you're not a nice person anymore. Like I said, my son's dad's wife probably was a nice person, but she got fucked over so many times. Now she like, fuck you and your bastards.
Right.
That's how I feel about it.
So Sean says it makes the other person feel like they are not good enough and able to please the cheater. It does. It can have a real negative effect on your self-esteem and make you feel like, what am I doing wrong?
What did she do?
Narcissists will push that. They will
and make you feel like
it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they will. Jamar says cheating is not a mistake. Many people shut their emotions down. If a person cheats, they were not committed within themselves to be with you. Why stay with someone if you're not committed within to be with them? Some push people to cheat because they don't see the things they do towards that person. I definitely agree that cheating is not a mistake. Unless you walk by and you just fall on the dick and then you just like, well, while I'm here,
I might
yeah. Cheating is not a mistake.
You like, my bad.
You might have cheaters remorse.
And then you go confess.
Right.
And then you come home and you're like, you know what? I made a mistake. This is what I did. You own up to it. So it's like, I have to let you know what I've done, and it's up to you to stay or leave. But I'm going to come. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be open. However, you do something, and your friend telling you found, and I ain't do it. But then it's like I gotta show you a picture of you or a video for you to say, okay.
Then you like, where you get this from?
I'm not never going to believe you. But if you like confess and like, okay, yeah, I fucked up. So now it's up to me to say.
And do you really feel like this is my whole thing? They can confess. But do they really feel like they fucked up? Because normally the problem is they're not really sorry. They sorry they got caught.
They sorry they got caught. And this is the thing.
You can doing damage
you
control.
Can cry.
Tell you,
they can see you suffering or whatever.
It's only a matter of time.
Right. You know, and they'll do the crying. Oh my God, I can't believe I did you like that.
That was my son.
Oh my God.
Crying like, but you knew you was married. So
I'm talking about begging, snotting, crying, going to the altar in church, doing everything to get you back, and then you turn around and do it again. So it's like, you know, maybe in the beginning when you in a relationship and it's infidelity, it's like, okay, am I willing to work through this? But to continue to hurt me on top of other things, you know,
because it's never just that one.
Right. So you can't cheat and then be, you know.
Now I have cheated, so let me now put the look at. Let me now take it and put it. I was kind of pushed to it, but I wasn't sorry. I was sorry it hurt you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had fun. It was the bomb.
And don't regret it.
And you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm sorry that it hurt you. I would have rather you not found out because I don't want you to be hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I did it. I had a ball. It was a blast. It was the 2 balls. I had 2 balls. I had 2 balls, and I'm sorry that it hurt you. But was I sorry that I did it in the moment? No. And I think that's a lot of times what happens. We'll want that person to be sorry that they did it, and the truth is they're not sorry.
They might not sorry that because they love you and they want you.
And guess what? They're gonna do it again.
Yeah. It's like
it was so good. I'm gonna apologize in advance because
the only way they won't do it again is because they just don't want to do that person again.
Right. That person started nagging them like,
for whatever reason, it could have been a cornball, it won't good or one night stand or whatever. Right. Meaningless. So it's like
they have to make that decision.
So it's not based on how I made you feel. I'm remorseful, and you know what? I feel awful. I would never do it again. No, they just because it's another victim along the way.
Exactly. So it's like me not cheating again. It's not because you told me not to. It's because I don't want to.
Right.
So you have to understand that you don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You don't control me. So if I choose to be with just you, it is my choice.
Yeah. And there's some women that will actually say that, like on a, let's say the date, y'all on a date where y'all establish y'all gonna be together. Well, look, I don't put up with this, and I don't put up with that, and I don't put up with this and this, and the dude be like, I waited 3 months because I was fucking somebody else. So why are you thinking you control me? You don't.
Exactly.
In your reality, you're controlling me.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna. Some people cheat just to prove to you that you don't control me.
Right.
And you gonna put up with the stuff you said you wouldn't put up with.
Right.
So.
And I think if people kind of understand, if you're in a relationship, most of the time it's by choice. Sometimes it is by force. You feel like
obligation.
You feel, where else I'ma go?
Right.
I felt like, where the fuck else I'ma go? So I'm here because damn it, I ain't got nowhere else to go. I felt like that too. You
my
know,
children.
Being a stay-at-home mom and a housewife. Like, where the fuck I'ma go? I ain't happy. But
and I had somebody to tell me, like,
am I gonna leave all this?
Right. And, I had somebody to tell me, like, you know what,
Miss Fufu wants half.
Right. Yeah.
You are strong. You have just start over and start with nothing.
In a home
I
got too much nice stuff to be
I would never have me and my children live with somebody. I'm not going to subject myself to that. When I went for the last couple of 10, 12 years, I've subjected them to this lifestyle. I've dealt with it. So now, towards the end, and I'm on my way out and on my way up, shit, I'm gonna ride it on out until I'm out.
Now I gotta take the benefit of whatever the situation is.
Right. And so I think, people will talk down on people that cheat, that stay, that get cheated on, that stay, or that leave. I think it takes a strong person to do either one. If you decide to stay, that's strength a lot of times.
And that's your business, and that's all in what you want. Like,
you gotta have that strength to be able to deal with that.
Especially a compulsive cheater.
Yeah, that's hard.
You getting cheated on over and over and over again, and then they make babies on you. It's like, and then you stay, and it's like, one day he'll get tired of this. Maybe one day he'll be the man I want him to be. So you'll sit there and wait on it, and it's like, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I'm really sad.
I'm like, one day, I don't want to live in one day no more now that I'm 40. But I was also going to say, but it also takes a strong person to leave as well. I think it depends on the situation. You strong if you stay, you strong if you leave, because sometimes just to muster up the courage to leave something that's comfortable, that's familiar, that's stability, that's hard too.
And I was in love, in love. So it's
you thought this was forever,
right? And even though you go through the hurt and pain of being cheated on, and it's like you forget. Because one relationship, that was the only problem. Like, oh my God, this is everything, best sex in the world, home, everything was perfect. So you cheat, so you forgive, and then it's like for a long time it will be okay.
There's a flaw,
and then it's like to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna confess. I just love women. I love you. You the best I ever had. Blah, blah, blah. I can't be the best, but I'm just addicted to it. So so if a crackhead relapse, he gonna smoke more crack.
Yeah.
So if you relapse, you gonna fuck.
Right.
So I'm not taking a chance.
Right.
It's not fair to me. It's not fair to my body. It's not fair to my son. And at the end of the day, AIDS
is the gift that keep on giving.
Right. And I don't want it.
And men will act like. They will tell women, you should close your legs, you should just be sleeping with this man, that man. When you love somebody, men already, like, as woke as our community is, they still expect the woman to be on birth control. Like, my relationship really came to an end because I got off birth control, and he was just like, well, you might as well just use your toy. What? You have a jar of condoms in your room that we don't use.
Right.
I applaud you for using them, But I don't know if you're using them every time. You may just have them just for show,
Right,
so that
right.
if I catch you, you can say, "Well, I'm,
At least
using
I'm
protection,"
protected.
but you're not,
Right.
Because you ain't thinking that far ahead, or you don't. Who wants to have sex? You talking about new pussy is the best pussy? How would you know if you're using a condom? So that let me know right there you're not using them, and I'm not finna subject my body to that. I can't go through your phone, but you can go up at me raw.
Right.
That's a problem.
Exactly.
That's a problem for me, especially when I already don't trust you. If you want me to trust you, let me see your phone.
Is this Nicole? Says compulsive cheaters are totally different. That's a hell no. Yeah, they doing it over and over again. Hi Helena,
They
did I
taking girls
pronounce
on
that
vacation.
right? Taking you on vacation. You can tell me what shoes I got in my closet, bitch. That's too far.
You go to our restaurant?
Right, that's too far.
And that was my relationship with my son's dad. Like, I done met your family. You invited
taking the girl
I done came by,
and the mama be helping the man
exactly. She asking me, "Oh baby, can you turn that down in the kitchen?" You know you don't let people in your kitchen unless you really okay with them. But how do you deal with it when you expecting signs, when they tell you meet the mama first, you do this, you do this, you do that. I did all of those things, but
Kayla, like, I'm in a conversation. Chastity says it doesn't matter how much a woman does for a man and vice versa. If you or they want to step out, they will.
They're just gonna do it.
It had nothing to do with that. That's just a benefits package.
It's just who they are.
If I get
what they decide to do.
If I get a good job that's paying me the salary I want, give me all the benefits, but they don't care that I clock in late, I'm gonna be coming to work late, no matter how much I love the job.
Right.
And when it's all over with, well, you allowed me to clock in late. You allowed me to leave early, take long lunches. But now you want to cut my benefits package back? I'm gonna go. Now, a lot of times, once you put your foot down, the relationship is over because that leeway is what kept them there anyway.
Right, you done dealt with this all this time, now all of a sudden.
Sharisa says, I don't cheat when I'm in a relationship. I go hard and expect it to be reciprocal. That's true.
Me too. I don't even. I'm only with somebody that I really, really like anyway.
Right.
So.
I always say I've had sex with a lot of men I ain't love, but I ain't never had sex with one I ain't like. So if I'm with you, I like you. And if I cheat, I like him too. I'm saying, hey Veronique, just a little smidget. I missed the you meet the mom. You had to step the game up. Now I don't know what the fuck men are letting their family meet. Like, have you no shame? Exactly. They'll take anything to the mama.
He drove me to Oxford, where him and his wife grew up together because their grandmas had neighboring houses, so they known each other their whole life. Their family has known each other their whole life. They practically cousins. So he had taken me to the land that he's inheriting and that she's inheriting, which they gonna inherit it together. And tell me, so how would you feel about living out here? Like, I'm 3 months pregnant, so in my head I'm like,
yes, yeah.
He loves me.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's so crazy. And this is the thing, people say that monogamy is unnatural, but because I have been in a monogamous relationship, I know that's my preference. Like, I prefer to be with one man only. Yes, we'll go through our ups and downs, but
if we love you, we ain't doing nothing. And we can be living in a 1-bedroom apartment, and guess what? This man can come along in a mansion and a Ferrari, and we go like, I got a man.
Or you use him for getting.
If I'm in love, I'm in love.
Yeah, I mean that, but like if we was having financial problems and I know I can call and get $200 from such and such, I'll do that and come bring the money right back home. Like,
I would.
You're not gonna. I haven't run across that anyway, but I've been there, like, where I had a boyfriend who he was a year younger than me. He didn't have a job. Like, I had my own place, and he was living with his mama, so of course he would be at my house more than he would at home, and she was ready to get rid of him. Like, girl, you take him. I gotta clean up after his ass. But I didn't lead a relationship until you on MySpace talking to bitches. Like, you can't get up and go warm my car, but as soon as I leave, which you don't know, I got your MySpace password. I've been doing this for a long time.
Right.
I get down the street, I pull over.
I was Christian back then.
I get down the street, I pull over, and I log in, and you replying to these girls, so you can't get up to go warm my car like you used to do when we first got together. You done got comfortable. Like, I'm done. It's over.
Yeah, and we see the sign either before it
But
happens or
it
while
took
it's
me a long
happening.
time
And you can
before
know
I-
yourself that I'm gonna leave one day. You just
Yeah.
gotta get up the strength to leave.
Yeah.
And then once you're gone, you're gone. But in the meantime, I'm honest, like, you done hurt me and I'm gonna stay. However, and I tell them, however, I'm not gonna go out and just search for someone just to cheat on or cheat with just because you hurt me.
Yeah.
Right.
However, if I meet someone and I'm attracted to them
That's it.
and I decide to do it, I may or may not do it, and so I'm not gonna think, oh my God, I'm gonna commit a relationship. This is gonna hurt him. I may or may not do it. So this is your reality, knowing that I'm taking you back.
Right.
But it's a chance that I might cheat too. Not setting out to.
Not on purpose.
It's a chance that I may cheat.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you know you can stay with me and I forgive you, but those are terms.
Yeah.
As soon as you cheat, the blindfold comes off. Oh my God, it's other niggas out here.
And I may not ever cheat.
The blue.
I can cheat for free card.
Right.
I just put it in my pocket, you know what I'm
And
saying?
then you
Will I
let
pull
it
it
hang
out?
out the pocket when you
Right.
walk out the house. Yeah,
Yeah.
Just have it hang out the pocket a little bit, like a flag, like a
Right,
game
like,
flag.
you see this, right?
Right.
I may or may not use
Although,
it.
and I may not ever use it, you know, but
Yeah.
just know.
Yeah, because it's not like, I
I'm
don't
home
know,
late.
for
I
me.
ain't cheat, but I'm finna just start doing reckless shit
Yeah.
just because. Oh, all girls weekend, Cancun. Woo!
Let them, I gotta get
No,
that.
as soon as you cheat, I'm in the gym.
In
3
the
hours a
gym,
day.
right, yes. So this is the thing too, like for me, if they cheat, you don't just automatically feel like, oh, I'm gonna go cheat on them, because you understand, it's like a black eye. Yeah, you can punch me in the face and give me a black eye, and I can turn around and punch you in the face and give you a black eye. That's not gonna get rid of my black eye.
It's not,
Yeah.
and
So-
I'm not gonna get the same pleasure that
Like
that
going
you may
out
have
to
gotten out of
cheat because
Right.
they cheated. Like it don't make sense. It's not gonna take away the
the
heartache,
pain, because after you punch, it's still there.
Yeah,
It's not. It actually cause more damage.
right.
And then why should I
And you
allow
wanna
this
work it
other
out.
man, to get
And you
my
wanna work
body?
it out.
And
You
I know
want
ain't gonna
things
work.
to go back
Right.
to normal,
Yeah.
to the way
If
it
you
used
stick
to be.
around, it's normally because you want it to work out.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Kanisha, cheat for free card. That's right. If that's what you do, okay, I might take you back, but
Matter of fact, it ain't
don't
even
let
no
me stack
card.
up the debt.
It's gonna be like one of them World Wrestling Federation belts.
Yeah.
Walk around with it on all the
Yeah. Don't let the debt be stacked against you now.
I'm going out of town. I'll be back.
The real is many women are accidental side chicks because he wasn't done with her before he came and moved on with you. In some cases, finally choosing you because she found out about you. Now that is true.
That's true.
So he was with this girl already, and then he came and was messing around with you. She found out, and so it made him have to make the decision to be with you because she like, I ain't fucking with you no
Right.
more.
So you going by default.
You won by default, but she ain't really finished with
Yeah,
you. So when she wants you back,
Right.
he dipping back over
That's
there
right.
because that's where he was. He thought he could have two of y'all. A lot of that does happen.
Peter,
And that's why when you are hurt,
and Tara, Love and Hip Hop.
Yes, exactly.
yeah, that's why when
exactly
you
what
are
it
hurt
is.
or whatever, and you
How you
seek
feel
another
about it?
relationship, you shouldn't seek another relationship until you are completely over the last one. Because if you are still emotionally attached to that person because
Right.
he cheated on you or whatever, you still know you in love with him. You gonna go out here and this is pleasing your pain right
Yeah.
now. It's something to do.
This is good. Sean says most of the reasons most men cheat is most women don't offer peace of mind. Most women focus too much on their outer beauty instead of the inner beauty. Now I do believe she that brings the most peace get the most time. I even think it's the same for women. He that brings the most peace get the most time, because if you are a man that's constantly bickering, or you are a man that just aggravate my nerves, I don't want to be around you that much. I want to be
I wanna be
around
around
a
a
person
man
that
and I
gives
gotta
me
go
peace.
find
That's confident
Yeah.
and secure. Know who he is,
Right.
And he don't need all
The
that.
one
Yeah.
that don't mind your phone ringing. Oh, baby,
And they
go
gonna
on
touch it.
Look,
Right.
he be like, baby, go
Your
on answer
phone
that so we can get back to us. Cause
Right,
we know
right.
that nigga finna call. Like,
Exactly.
I had a guy ask me, I had left my house And I was like, I'm gonna go help my friend move at 9 o'clock at night. I didn't give a damn if you believed it or not. That's where I'm going.
Maddie Davis said we're talking over each other one at a time. Thank you, Maddie, for the chastisement. That's Kanita. You know, this her first time. You know, it's her first day. Be patient.
I told you that bus girl been
Yeah, me in Jamaica didn't get that criticism before.
Must be new.
Just work with us. We got to get the flow, Maddie. But thank you.
Rookie mistake.
Block Maddie.
Veronique says, I didn't like lying. It made me feel fake. I wasn't keeping it real with myself. And that is the truth. If you have that, when you lie, you got to keep lying. Mm-hmm. I don't want to have to keep lying. I would rather just be like, look, this is what it is, because I don't want to have to remember. Oh, I said I was going to the grocery store Tuesday. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ate all them Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't want to have to try to keep up with what I've said. Mm-hmm. I want everything to be what it is, to be honest, and to be naked. I don't have time to keep up.
Set you free. Yeah, be free. You want to be like where you ain't gotta use extra brain cells to think of what the hell you told them the last time. For me, that's why I don't like liars, because I'm gonna remember what you said, and when you bring it up again, or when I bring it up and the story don't match, now I'm instantly pissed off.
Lita says, too many women tolerate poor behavior in hopes of the man growing and improving in the relationship. Those type of men only act right when their value diminishes. Age, physical illness, that is true.
Hairline.
Then they treat you right and fall back love. Right. Yeah. Hairline, stomach, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so you couldn't talk to me before your hairline started receding. You didn't want to be faithful, but now all of a sudden, I was always the one.
Yeah.
Fell off.
Right.
You were always on my mind.
Right. Like, I'm going to tell you, my daughter's father, my oldest daughter, 5 was 5. Now I'm like, you know, you look alright. You know what I'm saying? But your hairline receded a little bit. So, you know.
Back then, you didn't want me.
Right.
Now I'm hot.
You all on me. Like, you ain't want me back then. I worship the ground you walked on then. You know what I'm saying?
All them damn rose petals.
Yeah, like, you know, I sat there with the candles burning for you, man. You let them burn all the way down because you spent time with me on my birthday but didn't show up for Valentine's Day.
Now you the melted wax.
Right.
Yeah. That's like, that's how most, like my son, I'm sorry, not my son, my ex, he got in a motorcycle accident, but he was married when he got in his accident. He was in a coma for like a month and a half. Had to get from his calf down amputated.
Right.
And his wife was like, why would I want to be with what would I want with a half a man? Or what I'm going to do with a half a man? And as cold as that sounded when he told me, and he would always bring it up, so I know it still bothered him to this day. I'm like, what the fuck was you doing for her to feel like that? Because for a motherfucker to damn near lose their life and you don't care, you must have been doing some fucked up shit while you were able-bodied. So now that you're not, you feel like she should let bygones be bygones.
So I'm gonna tell
y'all. Where was you coming from on that motorcycle when you got hit? Because it seemed like you probably weren't where you was supposed to be. How you end up on 98? And we on 751.
Exactly. Right. So one of my favorite movies is Diary of a
I was gonna say the same thing. Like that one.
Honey, when she dumps him over in that water, and then salad. Stop blowing bubbles. Oh my God.
And he just said, and then she was eating that salad.
Yeah, she was maybe she go into the kitchen and get you something to
eat. Yeah, that's like my all-time favorite, because that woman worshipped the ground he walked on. And then he turned on her, treated her like crap, and then he needed her. Like, that's why I think, don't burn your bridges. Like, I still love my ex-husband. I would go to bat for him because we were able to separate. Yeah, of course at times it got messy. Of course at times he got on my nerves, still do. I'm sure I get on his. But it wasn't like we had this mean, I hate you, I'm gonna kill you type of separation. And so I feel like you shouldn't have that. If you're not gonna be together, part and be friends, remain. Yeah, you leave before it gets to that point where you hate them and want to see them dead. Like I still, he has high blood pressure, diabetic. I still be like, you don't eat that pie. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I need you to be good. We got kids together. I still want the best, and that's the way it should be. You know, when we was together, I probably would have flipped them over in the water and been like, stop.
We would have been making pie, had a pie right on the table.
Right. Right, exactly. Come get this. You can't get over here? Can you? Pulling it back.
Yeah.
Try again.
Get the tablecloth.
Right.
Going fast enough.
Exactly. That probably would have been, but now, you know, I've healed.
Maybe if you wasn't nagging, you could have got to it.
Exactly. Now that I've healed, you know what I'm saying, I want the best for him. And that's what happens a lot of times in relationships, we won't heal. But that's what we're going to be talking about on Sunday. Teach me how to forgive. I feel like I've done an excellent job forgiving the things that happened in our relationship that at the time hurt me, broke me down, had me crying, laying in the bed, wanting to kill myself. I think I have really honestly forgiven him, and it was a process. So I want to give people on Sunday some things to do to help you be able to forgive and move on, especially when you have kids together. It is extremely, extremely important to be able to forgive and have a relationship. Because the kids are what's important.
If they are participating.
And you can still,
Now, if you on the child support,
yeah, no,
ain't no healing going on.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I don't care about him. But the ones that are doing what they're supposed to do, you got to have that relationship because it's important for the kids. Family is important. Family is everything.
It is possible. One of our naked girls, I won't say her name, but she had a restraining order against one of her kids' fathers, and he was still coming every other weekend to pick the child up. So there's no excuse for why you're not in your child life. She don't have a restraining order on you. She just got you up for child support, so now you don't want to be a father because you're upset. That's not an excuse, especially when you say you love your children.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. I would go through hell and high water to get to my kids, always. And I feel like if you aren't doing that, something's wrong. Something is really, really wrong. Correct, when you have kids together or a kid, exactly. Tracy Watts, if you plan on staying, I have a cheat card. Oh, Sean, because that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing about being naked.
It's a rebate, okay?
Yeah, I'm like, this is the thing about being naked. We ain't saying we always right. We're naked, good, bad, or indifferent. And so, for me, I know you was asking Tracy, but she was kind of, you know, I'm going to have a cheat card. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's the naked truth. I'm going to have a cheat card.
You have insurance on things of value, right? Just in case something go wrong. So maybe that cheat card will keep you in line before the next time you think about doing it. What happens if I get caught again?
Oh, I love this. Once married with children, you are always married to that person. I believe that. Although we are not together, I do feel like we are always married. We're always tied together. And I can't pronounce your name, Ajala, for the last name. I truly believe that. Like, he is my family forever. This is Cardi B.
At least how it's supposed to be when you've healed and you mature.
Right.
So yeah.
Robin, someone pinned her comment, says, people learn from childhood how to cheat, the wherewithal and the desire. A man not wanting to go through what his daddy did, and a woman not wanting to go through what her mom did. That's all I can see.
I don't think that cheating is to that extreme. Some people don't even think about it that much. They thinking like, I want this need met. My wife is Christian, she don't give me oral sex, so I'm just gonna go get it. If she is in the hospital and she can't have sex, I'm just gonna go get the sex and come back. Now when you start cheating to the point where you taking somebody on vacation, where you creating more than one relationship, then that's an issue.
Right.
When you got two girlfriends, when you sleeping with your wife's sibling, sibling or cousin or whatever, like my son daddy, two of his children are by his wife's cousin. And the family know, they just don't talk about it.
Right.
But it's like,
if I was
at that point, that's a whole other stuff. But just on the regular cheating, it's kind of like,
if I could not provide for my man, I would love him enough to want him to go out and get it from somewhere else. If we're building an empire and we taking care of home, and that's not
It's not gonna mess up the house.
she know to stay in her place because she is only the supplement. You getting your real nutrients here.
Right.
But if I can't provide you what you need, I would want you to go out. That's just how my mind works. I don't feel like you need to be running to the bathroom to jack off. Yeah, if you want some real vagina, I would want you to go out and get that. If I can't give it to you. That's just me. Yeah.
And to go back on what the person said about the childhood, you know, back then, mothers and grandmothers, they believed in being submissive. And he can have a woman across the street, a kid across the street, and everything, but they just believe in you stand by your man, you stick with your man. They didn't go out and say, all right, he cheated on me, I got a car, I'm gonna go do something. It's like, well, that's daddy. And you know, men gonna be men, but if he taking care of home and he taking care of family, you stick by your man. And then you go look at church. Church tell you, no matter what he doing, stay submissive. Put the oil in his shoes and do this and not.
So put the oil in his Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. I was doing everything. It's like, looking stupid like a little witchcraft, you know, a witch. And so it's like at the end of the day, you know, coming up, we will talk. You just stay and be submissive, and then God will allow him to heal and treat you.
And that's the thing that got people waiting around for him to change, because that's exactly what you're doing. You might be doing little rituals to pass the time, but you just sitting there waiting for him to change.
And he knows that.
Exactly. He there with you too. It's a post that says, I love dating Christian women because I'm gonna cheat, we gonna blame the devil and move on. And forgive. And I'm gonna get forgiven.
Shake the devil off. None of which is scripture, by the way, but we be stomping on the head and shaking them off as much as we can. Derek says, I disagree with that. We are not family. My family is my kids. And some people feel that way. I don't. I feel like him and I are still family. Because if I loved you, for me, if I ever loved you, I love you forever.
I'm always love you.
I can't be with you. Right. I can't be in a relationship with you. But if we on the same team, we on the same team. We just had to switch positions. You know what I'm saying? So we can still win. Right. I ain't getting ready to knock you off the team. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? We on the same team, and we're gonna be on the same team forever. As long as there's respect. Now I understand with some people, there's that disconnect, there's no respect, people don't do what they're supposed to do. But for us, we on the same team.
And the same team meaning the best interest of our children.
Yes.
To give them a healthy life.
Right. You know? And they like to be able to
no mom and dad get along.
No mom and dad get along. They like to be able to not have to decide where they're eating Christmas dinner. They don't gotta decide where they're eating Thanksgiving dinner. We all eating Thanksgiving dinner together. We all eating Christmas dinner together. Whatever. You bring yours, I bring my partner. We all the fuck. They ain't got
that stress on the child when you already know. You spent last Christmas at your daddy's house, and you know your mama expecting you to stay home this year, but y'all having something new at your daddy's house this time, and you still want to go over there. So now you gotta walk on eggshells, just wait till your mom in a good mood to break the news to her that you going over your daddy's house again this year.
Right.
And now you ungrateful, and you know.
Gertrude says, no way is it okay to let your spouse sleep around. That's not building an empire. That's fool's gold. That depends on if you feel like your empire is between your legs. For me, my empire is not between my legs. I feel like, and I always say, with everything I bring to the table, sex is like the bottom of the list. I feel like you can go out and get sex from somebody else, but you're not going to want to be without me. Point blank, period. And any man that I've ever been with can tell you, she the bomb. And if I've messed up, I fucking fucked up. And 20 years later, I realize I messed up. Like that's just who I am.
Get any one of them you want.
Can go back and get them if I wanted to. Point blank, period.
That's just Cardi B at this point. No nigga want to be my ex.
Exactly. Don't want to be that. Join us, Kayla, what you do? I'm like, Kayla, what did you do? Join us every Friday at 1 p.m. for Feedback Friday. Coming this Sunday is Jamaica. If you haven't watched the previous Pretty Political, make sure you check it out. But she's going to be every Sunday at 12 p.m. These are all Eastern Standard Time. On Sundays with Shamika Michelle, I'm going to be teaching you how to forgive. My daughter's boyfriend, not Caleb, Sherry Joe, asked me, how is it getting along with my ex? Like, how did you get to that point? And I'm like, I'm over him. And I think a lot of times get out of a relationship, you're not really over that person. You still hurt. You still feel like they owe you something. He don't owe me nothing.
Right. So
I don't hold that against him. I'm over him. So Sunday, that's what we're going to be talking about, how to forgive. And Tuesday, join us for Naked and Ratchet, because Tuesday, we're going to be talking about friendship versus relationships. Why do we forgive the dick but not the chick? That's gonna be good. That's gonna be hilarious. Yeah. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We love you. Happy New Year. And although the new year is in spring, happy 2018. Take every chance you can to open new doors and be great. And don't forget, you are the shit, regardless of what anyone says. And always remember to keep it naked.
The shit. I'm the motherfucking shit. Regardless of what anyone thinks of me today, I will hold myself in the highest esteem. No matter what I face today, I got this because I'm the shit. Whatever I put my hands to will prosper. There is nothing that I can't accomplish. Why? Because I'm the shit. What some disdain as arrogance, I understand is a necessary confidence, and I will not be shaken. Today, I will walk with pride. I will think with wisdom. I will speak with knowledge, and everyone I encounter will behold the magnificence that is me. From my head to my feet, I will embrace all that I am in truth and in honesty. For I know that even with what others consider faults, I am still the shit. I'm a unique being, manifested in this realm for a unique purpose. Therefore, I will move throughout my day with my head held high. I will smile with certainty. I will laugh with assurance. I will applaud the divinity in myself, asserting that I am who I am, and I am the shit.